A man dared to hold Blade's sword. The next second, he knew the consequences. His father had been killed by a vampire an hour ago. Blade began to formulate a plan for revenge. He melted a pile of silver, let it cool into liquid metal, and then cast it into bullets. Each bullet had only one purpose: to kill vampires. After that, he took a few bottles of anticoagulant. Blade learned something most people don't know. When this chemical mixes with vampire blood, it explodes from the inside. That's why it's deadly. Vampires fear two things: silver and anticoagulants. When everything was ready, he lifted the hood of his old motorcycle. He rushed into the building and opened fire without hesitation. The vampires fled in all directions, but they couldn't hold out for long. One by one, Blade killed them. This wasn't just a quest, this was revenge. After clearing the area, Blade discovered a hidden room. Inside, he found something worse than death: a plan to resurrect the blood god, led by a man named Deacon. But the ritual wasn't complete yet. They needed one last thing: Blade's blood. Just then, a metal chamber began to rise. Inside was a woman Blade never thought he'd meet: his mother. Before he could react, Deacon and his men rushed in. They ambushed Blade and captured him. To make matters worse, his mother wasn't just alive, she had changed. Now she belonged to Deacon. Blade's enemy had become his stepfather. For 30 years, Blade had hunted vampires, believing he was avenging his mother, only to discover she had joined the other side. They took Blade to the Temple of Eternal Night. Here the ritual would take place. 12 vampire elders were in place, tied up like livestock. Blade was stuffed into a steel box. His mother activated the trap. The trap locked him in, sealed him inside. Then they cut his wrists. His blood flowed along the ancient carvings, dripping into the circle below. The elders began to panic, but there was no escape. The blood flowed towards them, drop by drop. Deacon stood at the center of it all, waiting for the power to come. Above him, 12 streams of blood merged into a single drop, dripping onto his chest. The sky cracked. A bolt of lightning struck the temple. The ancient magic awakened. Deacon was no longer human. The blood god was in control. Meanwhile, Karen escaped from her cell, finding the room where Blade was trapped. She opened the box. She pulled him out. He was alive, but weak, too weak to fight. Karen made a decision. She gave her blood. Blade drank it, and his strength surged back. He stood, stronger than ever, ready to end this. Karen survived too, but there was no time to rest. Blade's mother heard the noise. She rushed to stop them. She tried to fight, but Blade didn't hesitate. He slammed her against the wall, ending it all. To him, she was dead. Then Blade leaped from the windowsill, his eyes filled with rage. This was more than a fight. This was justice. Today, Deacon must die, whatever it takes.